Hi there my lovelies, and welcome to my channel WYRD is the New Black. My name is Kat, and this pick a deck is What Are They Hiding? What are they hiding? So do be drawn to your pile as usual. You can be drawn to more than one if you like. Do not take the messages if they do not resonate. Don't want you tying yourself in knots about what they're hiding if it's got nothing to do with what they're hiding and it doesn't make any sense to you. So just be drawn to your particular deck, and I will see you as ever on the other side. Hello my lovelies, and for those that chose pile 1. So what is your person hiding? I'm using the WYRD Tarot here. What's your person hiding, please? What are they hiding? Seven of Vessels, which in this deck is called Mourning. So they're very sad about something here, and it's because of some kind of confusion that has been created is what I'm getting. Seven of Vessels, this person has lost something due to considering too many options or their own inability to make clear choices is what I'm getting. I feel like they have been very mixed up, and it's the mental energy that I'm being shown because of the skull, because of the concept of the brain. They've been very mixed up in their thinking, and I feel like that this has led them astray somehow, or maybe someone has led them astray. Page of Arrows, Wren. Maybe, yeah, this feels like gossip, or this feels like tittle tattle. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like somebody has actually intended to confuse this person, and they've fallen for it, is what I'm getting. They've fallen for it. Because this other person has been like, well, what about this? And what about this? And what about this? Because I feel like, and I feel like it could be away from you as well. Somebody's got an agenda. King of Stones, the wolf underneath. Yeah, so it could be another masculine, or if you're inquiring about a masculine, this could be another one, or it could be that they have believed things about themselves or their position, or they've been swayed. This person has been swayed to believe that they had to prioritize pretty much everything else above something that they really desired or really wanted or really felt a lot for. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups in my mind, and I feel like that has allowed them to be confused to the point where they're now in a space of mourning. So whatever this thing that they wanted has now been lost. Yeah, because now I'm seeing the Eight of Cups. Somebody's walked away or is walking away from this person. Maybe you have. It's emotionally unfulfilling, this person. Yeah. The Queen of Stones. Yeah, so we have the King of Stones and the Queen of Stones. So this could be a couple, or it could be the Queen of Stones, often like the maternal energy, mama bear kind of energy, but it could be somebody they're connected to. Queen of Stones in other decks can mean the karmic energy for me, and so I feel like because this is the Queen of Pentacles, and this person is very kind of domineering, is what I want to say, of your person, or very good at baffling them, or it's under the guise of I care for you. It's under the guise of protection. It's under the guise of I'm just looking out for you, or but actually what it's doing is very territorial. This is very territorial energy that I think I don't believe that this person actually really does think about the benefit of other people. I think this person thinks about what benefits them, and their positioning and maintaining their positioning. And that, not talking about your person, I'm talking about somebody that is connected to them, maintaining their positioning with your person. And therefore, like, yeah, now I'm seeing the bear like move the bowls around like some kind of game, you know, like you have to guess which, you know, which cup the marble is under. That's the kind of thing that's coming in with this energy. It's a game to this person, to this Queen of Stones energy. It's a game. And this person is very fueled by material gain. That's what I'm getting here as well. Yeah, like 7 of Stones at the bottom of the deck. I think your person is trying to heal because they feel wiped out here. 7 of Stones. Yeah. They feel exhausted. They feel like they're putting a lot of effort. They feel like they've tried to build themselves up, and this is a knockback which favors someone in their proximity. It could be a couple that it favors in their proximity, or it could be like the masculine energy with the queen, the King of Stones that was coming up, or this queen figure here. I feel like it could be a group even that like things the way they like things, is what I'm feeling to say, or have very like strong ideas about what is acceptable and what is not acceptable, and who's going to be allowed in their group and who's not to be allowed in their group, and somehow your person is expected to play ball with that. It is the feeling. For 2 of bows here. So yeah, it's because some kind of partnership. It says decision here. I can hear Merlin screaming. 10 of arrows at the bottom of the deck, which suggests betrayal, because that's the 10 of swords. I feel like somebody your person trusted, or that they felt maybe was innocent or sweet, or maybe they assisted this person, or maybe this is, again, it could be a parental figure, or it could be somebody that they felt had their back in some kind of way. They feel betrayed within this relationship, within this partnership, and they are faced now with having to make a decision, even though I think they're very cloudy and they are in themselves clinging on to the familiar, is what I'm getting here with this person, clinging on to familiarity. It's like, yeah, the stag. I can never remember which card this is, so I'm going, oh my gosh, the blasted oak at the bottom of the deck, that's tower energy. So whatever is happening here, it's really dramatic for your person, and I don't think that you can see this. I feel like they've had a tower moment here, about the time it's taken, or about being stuck, or being stagnant, or standing still, or holding on to a space that is familiar but just confusing. It's really discombobulating with this skull. Discombobulating. Right, I've just gone to get the book because I think it's worth reading this stag energy here. It says the concepts of forgiveness and reward are not appropriate here. They are human ideas and have no reality in natural law. One reaps what one has sown. Just as right or generous action brings fulfillment and peace, greed and vengeful desire brings bitter loneliness and disillusion. Balance will be maintained by the planet's ecosystem. The justice it dispenses is long-lasting and is both merciful and irrevocable in its final conclusions. I always struggle when I see that word. Okay, we are guests of the earth, not its masters, and like ill-mannered children at a banquet offered freely by a generous and forgiving host, we have behaved badly and are in danger of spoiling the gathering for everybody else. Our thoughtlessness, greed and selfishness have seriously disturbed the ecosystem. The fine balance and interdependent connection between nature and humans is pivotal. If the balance is disturbed by an inappropriate or thoughtless actions, there will surely be a natural reaction and the balance will have to be reset. So your person's feeling guilty. What you can't see is they're feeling really guilty, and there's been some kind of crashing realization here. The Knight of Stones is usually a very stationary energy, but this particular one is showing like movement. So I feel like something happened suddenly or came in swiftly. I feel like this person might have departed very fast or said, all right, game over, or what. And it's because they're influenced by other people. It's because there's tittle tattle. This person cares about what other people think of them. They care more than being loyal is what I'm getting here. They care more than being a decent partner. They care more about possibly their goods, possibly their security is what I'm getting with the bear. And now they're like, the bear is giving me like hermit energy. So I feel like this person is feeling very mixed up and is on their own and is very sad and is very regretful about this. Yeah, because they haven't behaved properly. This is somebody that could have colluded with other people against you, or gossiped about you behind your back, or revealed personal information about you behind your back. And it feels like they're very swayed by the group, which is very weak, isn't it? Like it's like and weakness, as Jess has pointed out recently on her channel, is dangerous. Weakness is really dangerous because weakness is capable of anything. Weakness is what allowed the Nazis to run Germany. It's weakness doesn't stand up to forces that need to be stood up to. And I'm getting that your person is like lacking a backbone, and I feel like they recognize that and they're under some kind of judgment. I feel like this is the Justice card here. I feel like they're under some kind of judgment here. And it's to do with being maneuvered or manipulated or taking really bad advice or tainting their energy with possible options as well is what I'm getting here. And if they have involved with somebody else, they've done it, I think, for prestige or gain or for gold digging, potentially. I mean, I don't know, it depends on your person, but I think it's something to do with status. And I feel like it's a very karmic relationship. So this person, for me, it does feel like this person's involved in a karmic relationship, or they have karmic friends or family members or something like that, which is, they may be realizing just to the extent that these people have slowed them down or prevented them from, or just keep them working like a hamster on a wheel is what I'm getting. Okay, the Guardian. Yeah, something's ended. This is the Death card. Something's ended here for this person, and they are really sad about it. And this could be that they've lost you. This could be that they've lost someone else. I'm not altogether sure, but they're very sad about it. I think they do feel romantically inclined. We've got the Knight of Vessels underneath here, and we've got the Emperor there. So this could be like a counterpart, like a soul connective counterpart is what I'm feeling. But I just feel like this person has caused regret. Maybe you regret involving with this person, or maybe you regret knowing this person or listening to this person or something like that, or some kind of, you both could be withdrawn. I'm not altogether sure here, but there's something that is ended and needs to be grieved here. But I think at least, the very least, the confusion's over for this person. Because I feel like, I almost feel like they protected themselves with confusion. They protected their lack of backbone. It's what my guide is saying. Lack of, they don't have to take accountability if other people are in charge of their life type thing. But if they make a decision, they have to take accountability for the decision that they make. And I feel that they told themselves it was fair. But I think it's somebody else telling them that it's fair. Yeah, so I mean, this person, they must have realised at some stage that this wasn't in alignment with their intuition, because the karma's kicking hard here in this one is what I'm getting. I think they've been very easily duped. And if you're not in touch with your intuition, if you're not in touch with the heart of your space, then you're going to be easily manipulated, is the feeling. Ace of Arrows, the truth. Yeah, they recognize there's an ending, because they recognize the truth in regards to a situation that involves either a karmic or involves money. This could be you. Involves material gain, status, options, confusion. Okay, so I do feel like your person's coming up in the Seven of Vessels for me, and whoever this is the Queen of Stones is coming up. This person, the Queen of Stones energy, wears the trousers. There's no denying that. Your person is weak in comparison to that energy. It's like they just let stuff happen to them, is what I'm getting. It may be because they want a peaceful life, because this energy feels really bolshy, or very strong-willed, or very decisive. Lays down the law is what I'm getting. This energy in proximity to them is the one that lays down the law. And this person may also have ended things with your person, or like given them a line in the sand in some kind of way here. But I think your person has recognized some kind of truth. They've recognized some kind of truth about the nature of this individual. And I think they're very sad about it, because I do think this person cares for you, is the feeling. There's a lot of love there. But I just reckon, I mean, this could be a spouse even, like that they just... And they feel like a shell of what they feel a shell of their former self, is what I'm getting with the Mourning and the Death card. And just, it's so very emotionally confused. They just don't know what they want to aim for, because, I mean, in order to know what you want when you're faced with all those options in the Seven of Vessels, you have to be connected to your intuition. You have to be connected to the reflective side of yourself. You have to be connected to the heart. Three of Arrows, jealousy. Yeah, there's the third party situation, and there's been a decision that has come absolutely burning to the ground, is what I'm getting with that Tower coming up earlier, and the Three of Arrows, jealousy. So whoever this is, there's a very jealous energy about this person, and they may look like they are working in harmony, but actually they're working to undermine, or they're working to cause pain, or they're working to eliminate the opposition, or they're working for their own benefit, frankly. That's all they're working for. This person in proximity to your person, they work for their own benefit. And I feel like this is some kind of truth that's come to light about a third-party situation. And maybe you've made a decision to exit this and let justice, let karma deal with it for you. Because you just want, you're like, I feel like you're like, no, there's two people, or that there's not three. Like, three's a crowd. That's what I'm getting. Three's a crowd for you, maybe. And there's actually 4 arrows here. So your departure potentially has meant that this person is just on the floor, kind of thing. Like the 4 of arrows is like exhaustion. It's needing a break, it's needing a rest, it's needing downtime. You may be exhausted by this situation as well. Maybe you're burnt out by this. But I feel like there's burnout occurring because there's so much grief, and there's so much your person's emotions are very close to the surface here. Very deep emotional content as well that's going on. And maybe they didn't think that you would recognize that there is a third party in this situation. And if you know about this third party, this is another person. This is a fourth party, is what Spirit is telling me. Ridiculous. Absolutely fucking ridiculous. Honestly. Honestly. Yeah, because I feel like somebody was predatory. They had their eye on this situation, or there's a desire. It feels like a sexual energy. They were aiming for this. They were aiming for the destruction of things. They were aiming for, they were aiming to disrupt. Yeah, this territorial person is very jealous. It's not that they care. It's that, what they see people as belonging to them. That person belongs to me, and therefore they're part of my, I don't know, horde. I don't know. It's like, I see somebody going through like jewelry and being like, I shall wear that person today or this person tomorrow. It's kind of like, it's this feeling of like, you're, as a human being, you're still an object that they own. That's what I'm getting with this person in proximity to your person. Well, that's my person. They come under my remit, and I won't give them up because I own them, or because I have some governance over what they feel and think and say and do. And this is like this. I feel like a person's going through a sense of feeling very betrayed by this person in proximity to them here. This kind of Queen of Pentacles energy. And they recognize the truth in regard to that person. And it may be that they've been betrayed themselves by a third party, and that third party has a third party. Oh, what webs we weave. Yeah, it's messy. It just feels super messy. But I reckon you recognize the truth. You've ended something, I think, because you see the truth of this third party dynamic, or influences, plural, on this person, because they're just easily led, or they care so much about how they're perceived, but that's not actual friendship. It's not actual partnership. They are seldom able to make a decision. I think they're going to be forced into a point where they have to make a decision here, because it's going to cause them so much more damage if they allow this close energy or energies to further influence their life. It's a game changer if that happens. The moon on the water, secrets hidden from view. And under karmic judgment, because karma sees all. And there's the Ace of Vessels at the bottom, which I was picking up earlier, and I feel like that's you. I feel like this person really does love you, really does care for you. But you've got the ancestor underneath. But I feel like your ancestral spirit team, your crowd, your spiritual crowd, is not going to allow this. The world tree. The world is the closure, the closing of the energy. It's felt maybe labyrinthian, but now you're coming home to yourself. There's an ending here. 10 of Vessels, happiness. Yeah, you have to close out to maintain your peace. Look at all the peace. It's so peaceful and watery, these cards. Like, it's really connected in the emotional energy. And I feel like this person, your person, needs this ending. They need to experience like the morning in order to access their emotional content. Because they thought that somebody had a good idea here, or it was somebody else's idea, is what I'm thinking. Somebody else's idea to make a decision in regards to your relationship, or choose a third party over you, or to place that energy above you in significance, and this was all apparently supposed to be hidden from you, that what went on behind the scenes here. But like, I'm getting like strong intuition from your corner, and again, like justice coming into bat here, because I just feel like this person can't get away with saying, oh, but it wasn't my fault, it wasn't my decision, it wasn't my, because they fully participated in indecision potentially. Oh, I'll let this person make those decisions to make my life easier, but actually there's so much hidden from your person by this person in proximity to them. There's so much, and that may come to light, and I feel like that's very painful, or maybe it is coming to light, or very painful betrayal here. But you know, this is almost like an instant karma kind of feeling, or like equal. Like, this is what I dish out, this is what I get back. I mean, what did the card say? You get what you reap, what you sow. So this person has sown the seeds for all of this to carry on around them, and I feel like it's a lot to do with the fact that they just don't have decent boundaries, therefore they're not trustworthy. I mean, you won't tell your darkest secrets to somebody who's just going to go spill it out and, you know, pretend that they didn't know what they were doing, or pretend that they were misread or confused, or this person plays dumb. Your person plays dumb because actually they are pretty damn lazy when it comes to having an ethical spine. That's what Spirit is saying. Whew, brutal. Sorry about that, pile number one. I feel like you've probably been really hurt with this, but I feel like you may be like playing your cards close to your chest and not actually giving away how you really feel about this, or you're keeping quiet away from this person to let karma do its thing, and that is absolutely what you should be doing. That's absolutely what you should be doing here. So well done, you. Six of Stones. I just split the deck. Exploitation, and the Seven of Bows, clearance. So I feel like you feel very exploited by this person, or used, or maneuvered, or you feel like you were just a pawn in the game, is what I'm getting here, and that's not okay. And you're clearing out this energy, you're clearing away, and you're clearing up on corruption, burning down the old to bring in the new here. And you can see from afar what's going on with the Hawk Spirit. You're elevating is my feeling, and because you have removed yourself from this in order to hand it over to divine justice up here, then I feel like you're in alignment with Spirit in doing so. All right, I think that's all I've got for you, my darlings. I really hope it resonated. If it did, give me a shout out, let me know, and lovely to connect with you. Bye. Hi, pile number two. So, the energy of pile number one was so frenetic and so mental and so exhausting that I just took a 2-day break to get myself back on an even keel. I went and hung out with my parents. I slept a lot. I ate food. Have you just taken a break? Or are you taking a break? It has a very kind of, there's a steadiness to this energy. Thank God. Honestly, as a reader, energy, like, sometimes when you get into the energy, it really knocks you. It really knocked me. Right. Maybe you're feeling knocked. Okay. Buffalo Spirit, trust the journey. Right. What's this person hiding? I'm feeling really strong, like spiritual accompaniment with this person. It's like a bulk, like the buffalo spirit as well. Buffaloes are sacred. This is a white buffalo, even more sacred, right? Trust the journey. I feel like this person has it's intense spiritual energy that's coming through here. It's really grounded energy. There's something so solid about this energy, and this could be an accompaniment, as in like a spirit guide or some kind of ally that this person has alongside them. It's really powerful energy.
I did not expect that, like, in this reading, what they're hiding would be about their spirit guide, but I get the feeling that spirit is telling you about this person's spirit guide. Yeah. Oh, awesome. This is awesome. Buffalo spirit. Well, I mean, sacred. What else? Buffalo. There's like prophecies around buffalo spirits, aren't there? About the white buffalo and the return of the white buffalo, or something along those lines. So your person's spirit guide has some kind of like prophetic energy around them. They're able to kind of see further into I'm hearing into the loops of time. That's what I just heard. Because they have this kind of vision that kind of sees time differently. That's, whoa, this is trippy. I'm loving this. Whoa. Yeah, so they can see time differently. So they have this kind of higher perspective of time. So they can predict things or prophesy things because they can see further along the tunnel of time. Weird. Okay, hummingbird spirit, focus on the positive. Yeah, there's a very beautiful energy around your person's spirit team. Around your person. And they may know about this energy. They may be hiding it. This is what they might be hiding. Their knowledge of their a spirit guide that accompanies them, or some very high, there's a high being, a high level being is what I'm inclined to say. A one-off is what I'm hearing. Yeah, hummingbird spirit, there's a lightness, a positive energy, very positive energy coming through. What else? What else? Oh my God. What else is your person hiding? I mean, what else is your person hiding? Tiger spirit, rise to the challenge. I still feel like we're talking about this person's spirit guide. There's the strength of this energy coming through is insane. It feels insane. There's such it's ahead of the curve. Yes, with the loops of time. Yeah. So this person's spirit guide is very swift in its energy. It has swift motion is what I'm getting. There's a movement that's related to this guide. There's some kind of movement related to it. That's yeah, and I don't know whether it like comes through in these forms at all. So I'm kind of being guided away from like seeing it just in the terms of buffalo and the tiger spirit, but trying to kind of put the energy together in a sense, because it could be like an ancestral energy that accompanies your person, or it could be it's a higher being. No, it's a higher being. Yeah, and I've got the spider spirit on the back, which is really interesting because that's like slightly scary. There's something slightly intimidating about this energy. I'm not going to lie. Face to face with a buffalo, you'd be like, holy shit. You know, or a tiger, right? They're the largest cats on earth. There's such a bulk to the energy that is coming through. It's a heavyweight energetic. Yeah, this is like a strong, like high level accompaniment that your person, I don't know why spirit feels that it needs to tell you, like, and the owl spirit, whoa. Okay then. Your person is entirely clairvoyant or psychic or just like this kind of accompaniment. It just sees things. It sees through things. And it's both shadow and light energy is what I'm getting. So it's kind of like, it's, yeah. Oh, this is so interesting. Yeah, the energy is dualistic in that it moves from shadow to light to shade to, so it can come across in terms that are quite terrifying is my feeling. or would be quite terrifying if you didn't understand it as an energy. Because as an energy, it plays with the shadow and the light. Yeah. It's very dualistic. This person's spirit guide is dualistic in its form, is what I'm getting. Very insightful energy. Quiet, swift, like super capable, even though it's just such a heavyweight energy. It's a one-off. It's a one-off. Your person has a one-off being accompanying them. Or it's like, yeah, I feel like I'm guided to say it's as individual as you and I or anything else. That's what it's telling me. But it really is something else from my perspective, the way I'm seeing this energy. The owl spirit seeing through the illusion. Yeah, this person, you can't dupe this person's guide. This guide sees all. Is what I'm hearing. And there's a comedy with that as well. It's like wink, wink, kind of nudge, nudge kind of energy that's coming through. This is, it's like, if you want to talk to this person, talk to their guide, maybe. That's interesting. Talk to the guide. Yeah. It's very protective, this energy as well. Chameleon spirits at the bottom, look beneath the surface. Yeah, there's this kind of shifting. This is very difficult for me to explain because it's not human. Basically, it's difficult to put into words how I'm feeling it, but. Yeah, and the colour in this owl is standing out to me, as well as like the energy in owl spirit here that is kind of dark. The owl spirit is related to the dark. It's the high priestess's accompaniment. It can see through illusion, see through deception, see through, but is very comfortable as a dark emblem as well, the owl spirit. Yeah, it's definitely like a dangerous energy is the only way I could explain it. But it doesn't feel bad at all. But the power of it could be dangerous. But it's not dangerous because it knows how to use its power, is what I'm getting. But yeah, it would be intimidating. It would be an intimidating force to kind of come up against or like face off with. But wow, what an ally. What an ally. It's insane. And it does have this shifting capability with that chameleon spirit. This shifts through different dimensional energy. This being can move through time and space. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, it's like high level here. I'm slightly dwarfed by this energy as the vibe that's coming through. There's a royal feeling coming through now because I'm seeing this stone and it looks like lapis, and lapis is associated with what? Egyptian royalty. There could be some kind of Egyptian energy or freaking deity, or I don't know, accompanying your person. Not quite sure, but it's very cool. It's very cool. Yeah, royalty. It's got this kind of. Yeah, it's a jewel. It's a jewel of an energy. Octopus spirit, shapeshifter. Yeah, again with the shifting. I've got so overexcited in this reading that I haven't even laid the cards out, like so that you can actually see them like in a proper line. Right, yeah, the octopus spirit. Interesting. Trust the journey, shapeshifter. Yeah, that basically is a shape-shifting energy, but it has a strong particular character, is what I'm getting. Strong character, strong force of nature, this energy. You wouldn't want to piss it off, is the vibe. But it's also very mercurial in its space somehow. Dolphin spirit, soften your heart at the bottom. Yeah. And suddenly it shifts again into something very different. It's a very compassionate energy. This is like high level, high vibrational, powerful spiritual ally in this space. And it is, I'm getting, it's like alien. It's like an alien energy. Because octopus, they're like, it's so alien in its, the sea is an alien space to where we live as land mammals. We can't possibly compute that kind of environment. And that's the energy that's coming across, is like, I could try and explain to you my environment, but I'm not sure it would actually be computable. It's the feeling. Yeah. I'm not sure I could actually survive that, trying to explain it, to be honest. Yeah. And this, the tendrils here, that's giving me the energy of like time and space again. Dolphin spirit, like this being character may have some kind of connection to water. But there is this sense of being able to literally swim through different, I want to say, tonal frequencies or consciousness, and being able to kind of exist in, you know, breathe the air while living the ocean kind of thing. That's the feeling. Very intelligent energy, like insane levels of intelligence, this being. Well, I didn't expect this. Amazing. The cosmic womb, you are a seed of infinite potential. Yeah, it's got this strong masculine feminine energy too. It's like dualistic almost. You could perceive this energy in either the masculine or the feminine, is what I'm getting here. Although it feels more to the masculine, strangely. Or initially that's the energy. It's like the underbelly is, you know, the way it looks is pretty fierce. It's pretty insane. It's pretty capable. It has kind of an intimidating energy, a really swift, predatorial, like cut to the point, like strong intimidation in its energy. But so impressive at the same time. But then the underbelly is this soft, compassionate, shifting, heartfelt love. Yeah, wow, it truly is kind of fucking angelic. Absolutely amazing. There is magic inside you with a firefly spirit. Yeah. Wow, this being is pretty amazing. Yeah, it has the cosmic womb is really tripping me out now. Honestly, I really feel like it's giving me like the deep expanses of space kind of feeling. It gives me this energy of like the reaches that this being has beyond our concept of reality are kind of dizzying, is the feeling. The perspective of this being over different like forms of reality or life or consciousness or something is so awe-inspiring. It's awe-inspiring. And then focus on the positive. Yeah, very driven energy, very, very dynamic in a sense. Snake spirit. Oh, fascinating. See, like the octopus and the snake underneath, and this, like, the coiling nature of this kind of feminine energy, or this feminine underbelly, is incredible. Like, and I want to say feminine, the snake spirit is giving feminine energy, but it's giving kundalini energy, and it says beware of hidden motives under the owl spirit, seeing through the illusion. This spirit being is whatever the hell it is very protective of your person. And I don't know whether your person has like been devoted to this energy in a different life, or there's some kind of relationship that goes beyond this lifetime to this energy that accompanies your person. It's like former lifetimes, or your part of your person belongs to that realm, or I don't even know. Maybe they were a devotee in a former life or something here. But this is like I don't know if you've read like American Gods by Neil Gaiman, or you know, this is like a consciousness or an old energy that has accompanied like humans maybe right from the beginning. Is the vibe on your person's spirit guide. So this is pretty damn awesome, is the feeling, is a pretty damn awesome energy. And therefore I think this kind of might change your perspective on your person. Because this is somehow had been hidden, or it's hidden from you, or it's very personal energy though, right? This is like a relationship with God force, or a relationship with like, and I don't think this being is like, it's not pretending to be God, like consciousness, like Tao, like, because the feeling is that it's as individual as any other form or being, and it's no less significant. It's pretty damn, you know, it's no more special, no less significant in its perspective, because all life is like, you know, celebrated in this being, and the shadow and the light are played with continually, the masculine and feminine. It's very dualistic, this frequency. Yeah, it's a shapeshifter. It can shift in perception, but its character remains the same. Its energy remains the same. It might have been worshipped as a snake, or as a tiger, or it depicted as an owl, but this is a very specific frequency. And yeah, the feeling is that it's a ancestral energy in the realm of higher consciousness that has accompanied humanity right from the get-go, is the feeling. And it's like I'm being told that this energy has been given certain names in certain places around the world over time. So it definitely has this deific quality, but it doesn't see itself as deity at all. It's because the accompanying of its people is its joy. Jeez. It's just crazy. Swan spirit, go with the flow at the bottom. Yeah, like, it's an ally. It loves your person. And you know, there's a real like ally is the word. Allyship, that's the word I want to use. Is there anything else with the snake spirit? It can see straight through like deception, this energy. It's like, and it's very clear-sighted, and it's part of its role is to protect your person from lower energy, or to teach your person to learn from this energy as well, is what I'm getting. yeah, it's now I'm being reminded of this crazy video that I saw once. It was this black and white video of a bunch of women from, where were they from? I can't remember now. Maybe it was Malaysia or somewhere like that. And it was old footage in the like 1930s or 40s or something of these tribal women that they had to go and kiss the head of a cobra like 3 times outside its house. And the cobra was looking mighty unimpressed by the approach of these women. And these cobras are insane. Like, they're massive. These are small women. I was like, oh my God, she's not really going to do that, right? Dance up to this wild cobra and kiss it on the head 3 times. And they did. They did. It's this kind of... It's got this crazy tone to it for me, this energy. Where it's just like, this guide knows how to kiss the cobra, or it knows how to handle dark forces. It knows how to handle dark forces. Maybe your person is kind of coming to terms with this energy, or within them maybe. This is a big energy to be accompanied by, I'm not going to lie. It might take them like a sizable chunk of their lifetime to come to terms with this energy. It's a big, because it's so complex, and I don't think we could ever really fully understand it, to be completely honest. I mean, I'm blown away by how it's coming across to me. But yeah, I'm also not surprised, because my own spirit guide is quite extraordinary in his own right. So, and when I look at that energy, it spins my head out. So yeah, I think this is vibing like God, Goddess force. That's what it's vibing. It's big energy. Yeah, this person can kiss the head of the cobra. They can charm the snake. This sort of person, because they are not afraid of the dark. That's what I'm hearing. This person's accompaniment is just not afraid of the dark. We'll swim deep. We'll go deep. Is the sensation, cosmic womb. It's very broad energy that's coming through with this person. Or this person's accompaniment. Hi Merlin. Please don't tell me that you've brought a mouse in. I'm just saying hi. I'm just saying. Yes, okay. Awakening to the true you. This person may be becoming aware. Maybe this person is going through an understanding or leveling up and truly understanding what kind of force it is that accompanies them, because it's super powerful. Monkey spirit, enjoy the present moment. Yeah, awakening to the true you. There is some kind of spiritual awakening happening with this person. Enjoy the present moment. And this is the allyship that I'm getting. This is the allyship that's coming through. Because this is a force that is overwhelming and would be difficult to befriend straight off the bat, because it's strong, it's massive energy. So coming to terms with it, being aware of this kind of accompaniment, you have to stretch your concepts of what you thought to be reality to take on board this kind of energy and keep stretching them for a long time. It's the vibe. Crab spirit. Alter your course. Interesting. I think this energy is telling your person to change course or switch up the energy or switch it up, or alter the focus is also what I'm getting. Alter the focus. Broaden the vision. That's also what I'm hearing. Yeah, allow more understanding of this frequency into your awareness when thinking about your person. Bear spirit at the bottom. Retreat and set boundaries. Yeah, so maybe there's an advice to your person to step back, to retreat, to take time out, or maybe that's advice to you. Yeah, maybe retreat away from your person at the moment or something. Yeah, I don't know. Alter your course. Maybe that's advice to you as well here. I think it's advice to both of you almost. Yeah, the spirit that this person's accompaniment is working with you as well is what I am getting. Seeing through the illusion. Well, this is all you is what I'm being told, and this is what your person is coming to understand. I don't know. There's strong. Yeah, this could be a strong connection. Maybe your person is also a devotee of this. I mean, you are also a devotee of this energy or something weird, something weird with the owl spirit. Yeah, something strange. This whole reading is extraordinary. Okay, turtle spirit, listen to your intuition. Yes, I mean, yes. Listen to your intuition. And the owl is pointing something out to your person. See through an illusion because there's hidden motives. I feel that, this spirit guide is advising your person to look through illusion, understand what they're dealing with. Don't be afraid to look into the darkness because you're able to kiss the cobra. Whoa. Yeah, this person is really expanding their energy field. It's transforming. It's opening their eyes to maybe an entirely new kind of way of seeing reality or seeing the world, or the inner vision of the intuition. And look, we've got a crab and a turtle and an octopus down here, strong watery elements coming through cosmic womb, the feminine energy swimming up here almost. And snakes can live in both water and on land. There's this kind of awareness swimming up that swims up through your person maybe, or is in the process of they're seeing something, they're recognizing something, and they are elevating because of it, is what I'm getting, because they're somehow in alignment with, they're lining up in this transformation with this spirit guide. Listen to your intuition. And that's how the communication takes place. Your person needs to listen to their intuition to hear this energy. But it is such a force, it is such an enormous energy that it doesn't take too much effort to connect with it. Just a simple welcome, and it will come straight through the door kind of feeling and won't leave. That's the energy. But this is incredible ally energy. So I feel like you could claim this energy, or maybe it is your energy, and this is kind of a shared spiritual energy between you and your person, is what I'm getting. Be discreet, moth spirit. So this is all being very silently dealt with, is the feeling here. It's a silent understanding, or it's a silent it's a quiet communication. The moon, it's an intuitive conversation almost that's happening here. And it's coming more into the consciousness. It's developing. So it's almost like it's coming up the kundalini with the snake spirit. It's coming up the spine. Yes. It's coming up the spine with that movement energy that's coming through again. Very cool. Very cool. I think that's all I've got for you. That was slightly mental. So I really hope it resonated, guys. And if it did, do let me know. Take care. Bye. Hello to those who chose stack 3. Honestly, these readings have been just a bit crazy so far. A bit crazy. Okay, so I'm using Kerry Bevan's Solo Logos Tarot here. Okay. What's your person hiding? Knight of Cups. Feelings. There's romantic feelings in this person's energy. Yeah, this person's very dreamy is what I'm getting as in there, like, and then you may think they're dreamy, but I feel like there's this kind of, I want to say Neptune energy with the Knight of Cups, but this person has very like a lucid mind, that they maybe have seeing capabilities, or there's some kind of visionary energy around this Knight of Cups for me. Strong third eye capability with this person. And it's like visions or images, or that in the way that they receive the information is, or dream space for sure, as well. This person is I want to use the word languid about this person. It's a very easygoing energy connected to this person. They may be quite tall, this person, long limbs, and yeah. There's a grace about this person's energy. I feel like they're hiding, that they're reflecting, they're thinking, they're considering your energy. They are envisioning or seeing it. For some of you, this is very like 5D energy that's coming through to me. It's very kind of otherworldly is the vibe that's going on here. So this is a strong like psychic connection, but there's this distance in this connection as well here. So you could be at a distance from this person, but I feel like some of you might not even have met this person, which is very strange, but that is what's coming through. For some of you, you might not have met this person. But there's this kind of romantic energy that is coming alongside this. So if you're manifesting, this is the manifestation meeting you, is what I'm getting with this person. There is this kind of protective energy around this space, and I want to say it creates this kind of shell, or it's a secure energy, or so it's almost like a bubble. Like it's almost like creating a bubble in which you can meet in the 5D. Like I'll meet you at the bubble kind of feeling. It's very secure, the energy. It feels very like peaceful, calm. Yeah. 3 of Pentacles at the bottom. It's where you can build the foundational energy. That's so. Yeah, so you're building some kind of foundational space, or your person is, or maybe, or you both are. There's a meeting of the energy from a distance, is what I'm getting. It's reflective. This person's reflecting on the visions and trying to focus in on the visions and trying to connect with your energy. This person is consciously connecting or attempting to connect with your energy, is what I'm feeling. And that might be something that is kind of hidden, but I feel like there's an awareness on both sides for this, or maybe you just need some reassurance in hearing that for some of you. 9 of Cups. Yes, dreaming you into being is what I'm hearing. Dreaming you into being. Or dreaming like, this is like a fantastical energy, but it's not fantasy. It's it's an envisioning. It's a manifestation in action. Yeah. 5 of Cups at the bottom. Like, whether you know this person, whether you don't know this person, my feeling is that they have been really dealing with a difficult space. They've been upset or injured here. And it feels in love, they've been upset in love, or they haven't had good luck in that. Or there's a lot of... They feel like they've wasted their energy in some way, or that there's... Yeah, this person's been struggling. They've had to draw something to a close. It's been sad. It is the feeling, or they are... Or this could be, I mean, if you know this person could be like regretful about an ending, or the devil. Or maybe they've been on the receiving end of this energy with the devil, is for my feeling for most of these people. Because they've had to draw something to a close, because there's this kind of strong or negative force but it's very, they may have been struggling to release themselves from something here as well. Yeah, I feel like they've been struggling to release themselves. This person's been doing shadow work, is what I'm getting. They've been doing some significant shadow work, because the world next to the devil, the world is closing out on a devil energy. That is a big energy. That's a big energy to close down on. And there was love here, which is, there's a lot of sadness. There's a lot of sadness. But also it's, left them very depleted, is the sensation. They feel very depleted. Or they feel like they're, some of them are grappling with the ending of this, or they're grappling with the devil's energy. They're like trying very hard to resist the law of the devil. But I feel like it's almost, I feel like it's closed already, or something's closed down, and that because they are able to kind of grieve. And I feel like it doesn't feel like protracted, though. This is going to be a temporary energy with the 5 of Cups here. It's not like death energy. It's it's never fun dealing with the devil, is what I'm getting, basically. It's never fun dealing with that energy, or coming to terms with shadow aspects, or releasing from addiction. Could be something like that as well here. The Hanged Man wanted to pop out there. So there's a turning of perspective here that you might not see with this person. They are changing their perspective. And I feel like it's to do with having to give something up, like closing out on the devil energy. It's something that's difficult to release, so they are having to sacrifice or release on it, or let it go, is what I'm getting. Because the devil can be the Hanged Man can be having to make a sacrifice, having to let go of preconceptions as well, because it's a very flexible energy. It has to view the world from a totally different perspective, so it's a big energy to transit. And at the moment they're in the process of turning the energy. It could be something that they thought they wanted in the past, they no longer want, and they're turning their perspective on that, and they're starting to think about what they do want, is the sensation. Or they felt stuck, though. They felt stuck trying to transit that big energy of the devil in the world, the closing out of a strong karmic cycle, potentially, or and it's got them all hung up, but it's given them time to process sadness, and maybe feeling flat and depressed or despondent, or it's difficult energy. It's big energy to transit, right? So I feel like their energy's been hung up, or they haven't had much
energy in general. But they've gifted themselves, I think, a suspension or a pause so that they can tune in or retune themselves to what they really do want, their wish fulfillment. And then the King of Swords at the bottom of the deck, this person's had to take like some kind of strong, decisive action is the sensation. They may have to just... this person is very emotive, but at the same time, this person has had to be in a very strong, analytical, decisive energy, is what I'm getting. What have they made the decision on? They've chosen to retreat and be on their own. And I feel like Two of Pentacles can be really busy energy, so I feel like it's a suspension in activity. Seven of Pentacles. They have to be really patient here. They're being patient with themselves. This person is reflective. They're not in a hurry. There's kind of an easy languidness about this energy that is very relaxing. This person does know how to kind of get themselves into the right kind of environment, or how to steady the boat in a way. They're able to fulfill their own happiness. They're able to fill up their own cup. Because the Knight of Cups, he's got a cup, there's 9 of Cups, that's the 10 of Cups. They know how to refuel. So that I feel like that's what this person's hiding, is that they are currently refueling. And they've suspended activity, or they're trying to replenish on their joy. They're tuning in to your frequency, I think. Turning their perspective or changing their perspective on your frequency in some kind of way, and having to kind of sacrifice something, maybe to be alone, or I don't know. The Tower, wow, did not see that coming. Yeah, I feel like actually they have been through they're currently dealing with an energy that feels like pretty devastating, or has been, is what I want to say. I feel like the dust is settling. That's what I'm hearing. The dust is settling for this person over a Tower moment. And there was nothing they could do about this energy, is the feeling. There's nothing they can do about it. They just have to hang it up. They have to steady their own boat, get through the negativity, the difficulty of, maybe their own desire to cling on to something, or with the Devil card, it can be codependency, and their own desire to kind of keep the tower, keep building in a space without foundation. So inevitably, this person is like, there's nothing I can do, so I've just got to let the tower fall. That's what is the feeling here. And just try and look after myself in the process of this. The Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, because I want a new beginning. I want a fresh energy. I know that that's what comes at the ending of things, at the closure is the new beginning. So traumatic or difficult or emotional as this energy is, this person is readying for a new beginning. And it could be a new form of work, or a new job, or a new something in the practical, or a new sense of determination or patience. The Knight of Pentacles is quite slow moving energy, but at the same time it's like one foot in front of another. So it's like this person is quite, they want a new beginning, but they want stability, a new stable beginning. The moon underneath, the sun, the moon and the sun, look. This person wants their counterpart.
And there's a new sense of dedication to this energy. Because I think things have been stressful, or things have been like mentally overwhelming as well as emotionally potentially here. Tower is a big energy. But they're letting their former concept of themselves crumble, and that is masterful. That's masterful energy. King of Wands. I was wondering if one of the kings had come up here. I was like, the Knight of Cups, it's a knight. It's quite romantic and all, and the rest of it. But this person, you know, this person does feel like they've got more heavyweight energy. And there we go, the King of Wands, the Knight of Cups. So this person could be like, there's a kind of gentleness to this person's energy. It's a very like steady compassion. And they're a dreamer. This person is a dreamer. An envisionary dreamer at that. But that's the energy they approach the world with. But really, like, they are a force to be reckoned with the King of Wands here. Very magical energy. It's very dynamic. I want to say it's pretty mutable. The energy is the flavour. Ace of Swords. Vision is what is coming through. Like vision energy. The energy of envisioning the truth. The envisioning with clarity what they want is the sensation. And that in itself is very like motivating for this person. I'm not going to lie, they also might be like strong sexual energy here. Like strong as well with the King of Wands. But it's sort of accessed through the realm of dream space or the realm of clairvoyancy or the realm of the or the, you know, the heartfelt energy, the heartfelt connectedness ignites this person's fashion. Yeah, intimacy ignites this person, and they crave it, they want it, they're manifesting it with you is the feeling, and I feel like you're manifesting it back is the feeling. Eight of Pentacles underneath. Let me just swivel this. Yeah, they want to put in the work, they want to put in the time, they want to put in the effort, they want to shift, they want their life to shift. This person may be considering a move, maybe considering a move in the physical. They're looking for their life to shift potentially, or they're looking to elevate or be promoted, or there's some kind of drive, and the drive may be to work on things with you, or work that you might work with this person, or I don't know. But yeah, the Eight of Pentacles, they're prepared to put the time in, like Queen of Pentacles. There be the wifey. Yeah. Isn't she gorgeous, this Queen of Pentacles? I mean, just have a gander. I mean, how beautiful is she? Right. Yeah, they want to work on things. They want to work on things. They want something really stable here, this person, and long term, and they're very driven for that. I feel like things have crumbled for them in the past, and I think they're like, oh, look, another tower. Well, I know what I need to do. Change my perspective, hang it up, feel sad for a while. This is the feeling of this person. This person is like, you know, go barefoot into the wilderness, sit around and contemplate my life, you know, fill up my cup, renew my dynamism, work hard. Like, yeah, I feel like this person, it just keeps it rolling or keeps it moving. It's very steady energy. They don't go overly like fast. Like this person is very like steady in their energy. What was that wanted to come out? The Page of Swords wanted to come out. This person may want to communicate, or they're looking for some kind of opening, or they're looking forward to a conversation, or maybe they're trying to talk to you in the 5D, or King of Cups. Wow. Okay. So like compassion, like, yeah, fire and water, this person, like very romantic but very charismatic energy, and very like strong and grounded is the feeling of the Eight of Pentacles, like a dreamer. Yeah, Ten of Wands. They just feel like really burdened by the end of a cycle at the minute. That is what they're processing, this person. Really burdened. It's exhausting. It's such exhausting energy with the Ten of Wands. Strength. They've had to have a lot of strength is the feeling here. And to just kind of... And it's like, oh, it's a sense of, oh, here we go again. Here we go again. This is so defeating to encounter this energy, this tower energy, or to have to kind of deal with the devil again, or, but this person knows it. It's like part of life to come across these energies and learn and grow from them. And I feel like they know how to, and they know how to self-reflect. This person could well be into meditating, is what I'm getting with this person. Some form of spiritual practice, or just the ability to consider or contemplate. I think this person really likes their own company, or is very good in their own company here, because they really they know how to deal with themselves, this person, and it's the end of a very difficult cycle for this person. But they do feel like they need to fill up on their confidence, is what I'm getting. They need to fill up their confidence, because I feel like they've been knocked, or they feel like their confidence in themselves, or somebody's tried to make this person feel like they don't really have anything to offer, or they don't have much to offer, is the feeling, or they've got a hell of a lot to offer. This person's got 2 kings and a knight showing up for them. I mean, yeah. Very compassionate, this person. The moon. Yeah, something was hidden. So the tower came about like it was a blindsiding energy, is what I'm getting. They were blindsided by something here. Something they just didn't see coming. They didn't see it coming. And they feel like regretful of the fact that they didn't see it coming, or that they're blaming themselves, or they're working through shadows around that, though, around just being kinder to themselves when shit goes down, because shit happens. Kind of feeling is there's not much anybody can do to avoid it. Everybody at some stage or another is going to have this go down, like is going to have very unexpected energy, or that's something that was hidden from view, or a secret that has come to light that was kind of devastating, or and so they're picking themselves up, this person. At the moment, they're kind of sifting through the rubble for all of the good bits, and they're doing a damn good job, is what I'm getting. They're elevating into the white wolf energy, is what I'm feeling with this person, with this King of Cups energy and the white wolf there. Yeah. They know how to maintain the higher ground. That's what I'm getting. They'll maintain the higher ground, even and let things crumble if necessary. Because this person is spiritually aware of the fact that works in their favor. It works in their favor to just allow that energy to unravel. Yeah, 6 of Wands. It's a hidden victory. It's a hidden spiritual victory for this person to just allow the tower to fall in order to crack open the secrets, or break open, show things for what they truly are. And there's been a parting of ways here. There's been some kind of departure, and this could be something that they're really sorrowful about this, and this could be anybody in their life that they've recently departed from. But the energy that they've departed from, I feel like that energy is in like very negative energy, or it could be very territorial, is what I'm getting, or very competitive also, or very aggressive energy is also coming through there, or but yet still they wanted it. This person like hopes for the best for things and is always disappointing when you don't get that. This person is an idealist, they're a dreamer, they know how great it could be, is the feeling, like a connective space, or feeling happy. They know how great that can be, and they know how to make themselves happy, and how they're very well balanced, this person. But I feel like it's always a shame. Yeah, it's always a shame when the tower falls. It's always sad, or to part ways with a person, even if you know that that person's negative frequency is not something you can tolerate any longer, or you know that there's like devilish energy at play, and you have to close out on that, and you have to move away from that, and you have to, and it's sad, and you have to transmute that. Yeah, and this person is a transmuter, Queen of Cups. That's what they're after. Their counterpart. This person wants their counterpart. 10 of Cups. They were at the bottom of the deck. This person is a romantic. They feel that their counterpart, you, is what I'm getting, is the missing cup. It's that one thing that they're missing, is the feeling. And they're kind of trying to dream themselves into a space of like being at the same vibration as you and being worthy of you and all of this stuff. So if this is what you're doing in terms of, if you're manifesting as well, you are also, pulling in this energy. And it's really very beautiful. It's really beautiful. Look at that Queen of Cups. I mean, she's stunning. Stunning. Death. Yeah. Something they thought was a wish fulfillment, or they thought was an ideal, and they might have thought it was an ideal move, or an ideal job, or an ideal relationship, or an ideal colleague, or anything like that. An ideal situation is over. It's ended, and there's been grieving. There's been grieving and an impasse with the Two of Swords. A sense of feeling stuck with the Hanged Man. A pause, a break, a time out, Ace of Wands. Yeah, for them to renew their desire, to get something new into motion. And it may be that this situation that's sort of fallen apart was relatively young in its or it was in its infancy or something, and they were really positive about it initially, and it's fallen apart very quickly, is the feeling. And I think that's because, like, spiritually, it's kind of set to fall apart quicker with this person than it would with other people. And that's the feeling. The feeling is because that it has, because this person spiritually, the frequency will kind of not allow this secretive energy to continue along with this person if they're going to be the person that manifests you. That's what I'm getting. Interesting. And the Tower and the Moon, and we've got the King of Swords up here. Yeah, there's been a very strong decision to clear out, clear away. It's very clear perception. Very clear perception. And the Knight of Wands, there's a determination and a drive to move away from what has been holding them back, or what has felt held back, because it goes from Death to the Ace of Wands. I mean, that's a fast movement. This person processes emotionally they process it, and it might look slow on the outside, or you know, they might spend 3 days solid meditating or something like that, but you know, they'll complete a year's worth of work in 3 days on a spiritual level, potentially, because their spiritual practice is so well founded here, is so it's really it's really transformational energy. Your person is very compassionate. Their work might be in an area of a compassionate arena as well, or it could be like very dynamic. Also, there could be movement involved with their work. I'm not sure, but there is this kind of heartfelt frequency to this person, or they could be like a visionary, or it's very artistic, or it's very musical, it's very not altogether sure. Lots of watery, and the King of Wands, the dynamism, so it's giving quite poetic energy, or quite, again, romantic, poetic, but dynamic and charismatic, and the King of Swords are clever. This person is clever. They are very insightful. They're very capable of using their smarts, but that's not what they lead with. This person doesn't lead with it, but when it comes down to it, if they have to make a decision with their head over their heart, they will. Especially if it's because something has crumbled due to deception or secrets, or someone rivaling themselves, or being very argumentative, or then this person would be quite dispassionate about saying no. No ping and energy. They've got no problem no ping. This person, the Emperor's just underneath. I was thinking this is quite Emperor energy, and boom, there's the Emperor. Yes, this is a counterpart. And they are clearing away energy in order to make sure that they come towards you, and they have a new beginning with you. But this is not a process that can be rushed. This person does need to spend time on their own, and they are, I think, transmuting a lot of information, and it's also very spiritual, and they're also, manifesting what it is that they want. And they do want, they've considered it, and they're thinking about it, and they're shortly coming to the conclusion, if they haven't already, that they want a new beginning. They want it in the heart space. They're happy to sacrifice an ending or something that has gone before that they thought they wanted, but that actually turned out to be like an illusion that was fast sent tumbling, is what I'm getting. And it was pretty shocking, and they're still wounded, and they're healing, and their Empress at the bottom of the deck, they're looking for the counterpart. That's all I've got for you. I really hope it resonated. If it did, please let me know. Thanks, guys. Bye. Hi, Powerful. So this is for you that chose the Thoth deck. So let's have a look. What is your person hiding? What are they hiding? What's your person hiding, please, Spirit? Strife. Oh dear. And what have we got at the back? Completion, the Four of Wands. I feel like this person is in turmoil, or has been in turmoil. I feel like they're drawing it to a completion, but it feels tough or difficult to draw to some kind of close here. It's caused a lot of internal conflict in them. I don't know, there's been internal conflict. It could be around a relationship or some kind of partnership. The Four of Wands traditionally associates with like union, but it has a different vibe in the Thoth deck. It feels like the closing out of a cycle, or it doesn't feel as big a cycle as, say, for example, the Wheel of Fortune would suggest, or the World, or something like that. But there is some kind of need to find peace is what I'm getting, because there's been a lot of it in internal struggling. And the Five of Wands for me is a lot about finding the inner voice, the inner leader. Often for me with the Wands, it's an internal struggle of which aspect of our personality we're going to be contending with, and it's almost like silencing the lesser voices of the ego, or yeah, it's finding the inner core is what I'm getting with this. This person's been finding their inner core, even with different conflicting energies going on within them, is the sensation that I'm getting for this one. It could have involved other people, this strife. And if it has, it's something to do with power dynamics. But often this energy is like standing up to power dynamics, or standing up, finding the inner voice of courage because of the association with the fire energy, finding the courage within to lead with the right voice, or lead with the right internal aspect of leadership. You know, which aspect of you is going to get the final say. And sometimes it requires standing up to something, or refusing to participate in something, or like finding the inner peace or the inner silence. Knight of Wands. I think that the conflict within this person is around the space of desire. It could be like sexual motivation, or getting a handle on those energies, or it could be dealing with somebody that is very like driven towards them, or desirous of them, in specifically in a physical or sexual capacity. Because the Knight of Wands, the notorious F-boy, F-girl energy. So they could have had some strife with a character like this, is what I'm getting from most of them. Otherwise, this is them, and the strife is internal with this person. And it's about their desire, and it could be their desire to engage as well, or be combative. It is Wands energy that's coming through. It's strong fire force that's coming through. So it could be any aspect of the fire. They're taming the inner fire is what I'm getting, and it may be reflected in the outer space, or in different relationships that they are having to kind of step back, pedal on anger, or lust, or get a handle on like strong desire to react is what I'm feeling the need to say. Like strong desire to react. It's brought up a lot of stress in this person. We've got worry at the bottom of the deck, which is the Five of Pence here. The poverty card. Could be around feeling like outcast. Could be around feeling like there's been a diminishment in their energy. Either they've done this to themselves, or they feel like they've diminished themselves in some way, or they are dealing with somebody that they feel diminished by in some way. That could be the case. I think it depends which group you're in, because I'm kind of feeling it's a split. And they're hiding their conflict with this, because I think it's caused them like an internal turmoil, or they're trying to fight. They're trying to be brave and fight through the turmoil. The Knight of Wands is brave energy, kind of the vanguard kind of an energy. So this person does tackle things head on, is what I'm getting. And I feel like this person is tackling themselves head on, or trying to. And in order to tackle themselves head on, they might have to tackle other people head on. Or I feel like this person gives themselves quite a hard time, because There's a sense of like not allowing themselves to recognize a level of kind of lack of practice with this, or that it's a space that brings up insecurity. It's a space that brings up difficulty. If it's something that, if they've had to stand up to somebody, or to, I feel like it's caused conflict within them. But it's challenging them to be brave. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's challenging them to be brave, the space that this person is in. I feel like somebody's come at them, or that there's an energy of strong desire directed towards most of these people. And I feel like that is something... It feels pretty intense, this energy, to the point where they need to make sure that there's lines in the sand with this. Otherwise, it's messy or strife-ridden is what I'm getting. So I feel like for a lot of them, they've had to stand up to an energy here that could be quite like rash or quick to anger, or very like insistent. If it's a lust thing, it's like full on, is the feeling, like being chased or being pursued by an energy that like wants to engage, wants to tangle with them, but it feels immature. It feels like, yeah, there's conflict within this person about what they desire, or they've had to be clear about what they desire. It's quite passionate energy coming through with your person. Debauch, 7 of Cups. I feel like this is like an option that they don't want, or it's something, if your person's engaged with someone else on a sexual level, because it doesn't feel very romantic, I'm going to say that. Like, if they've engaged with someone on a sexual level, they feel like they've kind of tainted their energy somehow here, and somehow they've kind of, and they don't, this person is really off-putting to them at this point in time, is what I'm getting. Or because it's caused a conflict within themselves, or they've done this and they now feel debauched by their own energy, or because they've engaged in entangling with this person, or conflict or sex or something like that with another person here, potentially. It's reduced them, it's reduced their energy, it's made them feel kind of unclean or like soiled by the experience, or if they're standing their ground, and this person keeps coming at them with this kind of low energy, I feel like it's really annoying this person. Because if someone's coming hard at them, hard out, like, and it's causing strife, or it's causing difficulty, or it's becoming complicated or acrimonious, or I feel like this person doesn't want to engage with that energy, because it's kind of, even tangling with it is tarnishing of their energy. And it could be that they've already engaged with it, and now they feel this way. But I feel regardless, if they have, I think they have engaged with it. But if they have, I think they're feeling like quite steely about not engaging in this way with this person anymore, because I think your person has felt very confused, or this person could have been an option, and for some of you, maybe they've treated you like the option, and it's causing great strife though with this person. They do feel really like tarnished by this energy. 10 of Cups at the bottom is in stark contrast, is the feeling to what's going on up here. this doesn't make this person happy. This, whatever situation's going on here, doesn't make this person happy. And I mean, for some of them, it could be like a work situation or something like that. But if it is, then there's someone that's very overbearing or very pushy or very difficult to tangle with, is the feeling. And it's almost like your person, it could be that they feel like they can't get away from this energy, or that there's some kind of like sense of being either picked on or harassed or something going on here that has caused like turmoil, or has caused your person to either have to not participate in some way, shape or form, to not participate. Yeah. What are they hiding? Please, Spirit. Ruin, 10 of Swords. Oh, crap. So, either this person has tangled with this kind of lustful, kind of slightly low down option here, and they now feel really betrayed by this person, because I feel like this person is very kind of slightly hedonistic is what I feel the need to say, or it's self-destructive. This Knight of Wands energy has this self-destructive frequency around it. And I feel like your person, I do feel like this is another person, but if it rings true for your person, do take it. Because it could be you and them kind of thing, and maybe this is how you're feeling. I'm not quite sure with this one, but I feel like there's been some kind of brutal sense of feeling like something is messy, maybe it not quite concluded, that there's a lot of maybe like quite vicious words, or it's the sense of feeling betrayed, and it could be self-sabotage as well here. Yeah, there's a sense of like betraying themselves in dealing with this energy here, because it causes conflict. This Knight of Wands brings drama, and it doesn't matter if this is a masculine or feminine energy. This Knight of Wands frequency brings drama. It's very charismatic, it's very attractive, it's very hedonistic, it's very like sudden rash energy, like this person you know would jump in and they jump in to cause strife, to cause conflict. They get a thrill out of the strife. They get a thrill from there's some kind of thrill in the combat of this energy. They're combative. They want to win, yeah, because it's like the Six of Wands. This person wants to win, and it feels like they want to win out against your person, or yeah, that's kind of how it's feeling. The ruin feels intense though here. I feel like this character may feel that they've been betrayed by your person. Yeah, I feel like that's actually, this character feels like they've been betrayed by your person because your person has had to set a boundary, or they've just had enough. They just don't feel that they want to tangle with this energy anymore. It's painful, it's messy, it's drama inducing. But this other person feels like there hasn't been a proper conclusion, or there isn't a conclusion. Well, the 10 is a conclusion, but it's messy, and this Knight of Wands character has to find their own conclusion. They have to draw their own conclusion, is the sensation, because they've done something to sabotage that has created conflict, and and now they're feeling like a sense of betrayal, possibly because your person's not engaging with them, or you're not engaging with your person, whatever, but they feel this sense of betrayal, and they're annoyed about it. I mean, yeah, it's very immature energy. The Knight of Wands is an immature energy. It's very teenage energy. And this is the big I am kind of character of the tarot, right? Like there's strong ego here, strong pride is what I'm getting. Strong, like the Knight of Wands, it has to be found attractive. Like they live off other people's attention, especially to be admired is what I'm getting. And they are going to take offense if they're not admired, or your person identifies them as not somebody they want to deal with, potentially because of this debauchery around their energy. It's like unclean. It's yeah, I mean yeah, it's kind of like, I don't want what you've got. I might catch it. I mean, there could be STD issues here. Maybe that's part of the sense of betrayal that is going on here. I'm not altogether sure. But yeah, your person's like, I just don't want to sully myself with your energy, with this Knight of Wands energy. And because I think your person feels betrayed by like the bravado or the front or the, yeah. This Knight of Wands feels like a slippery character, the world that is at the bottom. So this is a conclusion. It's like your person had the mini conclusion at the beginning. The conclusion, I think, being that they had to disengage or had to close down on this cycle. But I think they're drawing to a bigger close, is the feeling. Because I think they're becoming more and more aware of what this person is, or who this person is, or how they actually feel about this. I think they feel very sullied. That's the way I'm seeing it. Or tarnished somehow. Yeah, tarnished. And the Knight of Wands energy feels like it could be that their reputation is impacted, or that they see themselves in very different terms. So if your person's called them out on something, or then they're annoyed about it, even though it's 100% accurate, is what I'm getting. And the Knight of Wands, really, that this energy, masculine or feminine, in proximity to your person, or that your person is not speaking to or has drawn a line with, is a very self-sabotaging energy, and has multiple options, is what I'm getting, which is why it's really debased energy. They mingle their energy field with other people in a really negative sense. It's a really negative frequency that's coming through. And like I say, it could be just kind of up in their business, feeling of like just being very full on, like tyrannical or pushy or bossy, or undermining. This Knight of Wands wants to provoke. I mean, they're all about the provocation or the temptation. One of the two, or both. Who knows? The Hanged Man. So I think there's been like some kind of pause. It feels like the energy's paused between your person and another person with the Hanged Man and the strife. I'm hearing hung it up. I feel like your person's hung it up. In order to kind of change their perspective and heal and renew, is also what I'm getting with this Hanged Man. They need a break. This is drama. Big fat drama with the Ten of Swords. Yeah. What else am I getting with this debauched energy? Because this is the Seven of Cups is often about like illusion. Yeah, again, I feel like the front or the bravado or the showmanship or the the presentation of this person is very different from the reality of this person. This Knight of Wands character feels really crap on the inside, is what I'm feeling the need to say, which is why they go about ruining things, or they go about sabotaging things, or they go about sullying things, or they're more comfortable in lower energy. And they don't like to see that. I don't think there's a problem, because they buy into kind of some kind of presentation of themselves, and it could be that they're attractive, and that is also something, or they definitely want to be perceived as being attractive, and they don't like to recognize this energy within them. And I feel like your person either has told them that they don't like this energy, or that they've drawn they refuse to participate in this frequency, or and if they and I do feel that at some stage they've tangled with it, and actually they feel really upset by it, and they feel like they've debauched their own frequency by even sort of tangling with this energy. But it's this Knight of Wands is not the kind of character that likes to quit. They want to win. They want to win. It's like a game of one-upmanship. It's some kind of, I'm seeing a knight on the chessboard now, but it's a knight. It's not a queen. It's not a bishop. It's a knight. So this person has like delusions of grandeur, is what I want to say. The Hanged Man, yeah, there's this pause and time out, and it's almost like spiritually this has been brought to this space, because the Hanged Man's big energy, major arcana showing up, and next to the ruin, I think that it's inevitable that there has to be a turning of perspective after this kind of frequency, or this sense of betrayal that has gone on here. And it could maybe have impacted a group, is what I'm getting with the Seven of Cups, or tarnished a number of, it's kind of, because the Seven of Cups are all about different like options, and traditionally in tarot they mean things like security, or financial gain, or self-identity, and I feel like this has had an impact on a lot of areas. This Knight of Wands character has kind of dimmed, I feel like your person feels like they've dimmed their light. It used to feel shiny, is what I'm getting, and now it doesn't at all. And I mean, this even could be like a friend in proximity to them that they just don't vibe on the same frequency with this person anymore. They see them as like a bit grubby, or like, not loyal, or or very kind of mean, or gossipy, or drama creating. And I feel like your person's angry with this person, because they just don't want this person to, they're just like, leave me alone. That's the sense I'm getting from your person. Just leave me alone. Or they realize if this is a friend, it's like you're judged by the company you keep kind of energy, and your person's like, oh God, what does this say about me? Or what does this person say about me? You're hanging out with this kind of, what does that say about me? It's, Nine of Cups underneath strife. I feel like your person really wants something different, or wishes for something different. And it's, because this emotionally has wrecked them. It feels like emotional wreckage, and very confusing, very foggy, very of obscuration here as well. So I feel like the Knight of Wands character is like deluding themselves in some way, shape or form, or is obscuring their own recognition of their own self-sabotage or their own betrayal here as well, you know, as in that they're responsible for this energy in some way, shape or form. It's like this person ups the levels of conflict or combative spaces, you know, by 3 levels or something. They just can't. Yeah, and they may not just, and this is the kind of person that just can't keep it in their pants either, is the feeling. You know, to a degree that you're like, ew, where have you been, kind of thing. It's, yeah, this could be like a serial, yeah, F-boy, F-girl kind of frequency. And I think your person, if this is a friend or whatever, they're like, ew, it's just not cool anymore. When are you going to grow up? It's the kind of energy that's coming through that. How old are you is the kind of energy I feel like your person is asking of this person, like this Knight of Wands character. How old are you? Or this is all them and you are that person. But yeah, the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. It's like I'm not going to fight, you know, for a wish fulfillment with this Knight of Wands character, because behind it, like behind the thinly veiled facade of like charisma and spontaneity and bullshit is what I feel the need to say, is like slimy debauchery and ruinous horror and betrayal and backstabbing. And yeah, I'm just gonna hang it up, thanks. I'm gonna hang it up. I've changed my mind about this person. I mean, this is a happiness card. They know that they want to feel happy, and I think that's why your person is either standing up to this, or they're not responding and they're not reacting, or they just, I feel like they have been, or they were, or there was an engagement, or there was even strong desire and potential for this to be like a really positive space. But I feel like they were in conflict, though. It feels like there's still conflict in some way right from the beginning, or there's been prior conflict in this situation. Because it feels like I've had enough. It feels like enough is enough. Yeah. The major, so the Magician energy coming through here. Second major arcana. We've got the Sun at the bottom, so that's 3 major arcanas so far. I feel like this Knight of Wands really wants to manifest more with your person. And even if it's just because they love the thrill of the fight, or that they love the thrill of the chase, or that they love the sex, you know. Because it's a turn on for this person, this kind of combative, jostling, power play, strategizing but not particularly well nonsense, because they're trying desperately to manifest your person is the sensation, or manifest you back. If this is your person, they want to manifest you back. But I feel like you or this person is actually trying to manifest out away from they want to manifest a new sense of adventure towards what it is that they feel happy about or feel fulfilled by. They want to get away from this person. And your person has strong capability of doing that with the majors showing up. But they could be equally yoked in some kind of way, because this Knight of Wands character has a strong desire to manifest and overcome the strife, is what I'm getting, and get back to a space of happiness with your person, while presumably pretending that the debauchery, betrayal and ruin and stagnancy is what I'm getting is not there, or not hot on their heels is the feeling. Yeah, hot on their heels. Yeah. Strength. The 9 of Wands. Yeah, it's taking some inner core strength, right? That your person is like, it's wounded warrior energy. It's perseverance that is required under the 9 of Wands to like fight through that space, to hold to your own desire. And I feel that they're really annoyed or hurt or upset or disappointed is also what I'm getting, because and they're determined to keep their barrier up is also what I'm getting, but they feel really kind of pummeled in this situation, or this person is really relentless is what I feel the need to say. The Knight of Wands energy is kind of relentless, or your person's very guarded, because even if they can't fully see the debauchery and the betrayal, and I think they know to disengage with this person. I feel like the Knight of Wands character is kind of trying to block out what's on their heels, trying to block out, because they don't want to see it themselves. They're kind of delusional. And they feel wounded in their own right. The Knight of Wands feels wounded because they feel like it's so arrogant, the energy coming through. It's like, how dare you put a barrier to me? How dare you give me a boundary? How dare you determine your own space or try and govern your own space? This energy feels it has jurisdiction. And that's, you know, it's fairly bullying energy, and if it's like a sexual energy, then it's kind of relentless and it's self-involved, and it's a power play. Even if it is that kind of lusty energy, it's still a strategy to kind of win or to claim or to say, well, see, I managed it, or something, or I knew you would sleep with me again, or, you know, because if your person does engage that way with this person, is this kind of gloating energy about this Knight of Wands. It's so immature. I mean, it's playground stuff with this, is the vibe. See, I made you, you know, drop your guard. See, I made you remove your boundary, and it's because I'm so great in bed, or I'm so, or, you know, I'm the dominant factor, or, yeah, I mean, no wonder your person is feeling a little bit like wounded, or you are. Get me out of here is the feeling. I don't even really want to look too closely at what's in the swamp. It's icky. That's the vibe. Like, ugh. Yeah. Prince of Discs. Now, the princes are the kings in this deck. So this person could feel really betrayed in terms of their sense of security. It could even be financial. It could be, yes, it's something to do with like their job or their house or their home, or yeah, it's their excuse me, sense of stability. It requires quite a lot of perseverance for this person to get themselves through this wounding. But they are doing so. They're moving steadily through this space. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. I feel like that is what this person wants. They want a Queen of Cups energy, and I don't know whether that's you or whether that is like, yeah, I feel like this is an ideal, this energy, this Queen of Cups. And then the Queen of Discs underneath. I mean, this could be a third party situation, but like, because this could be your person dealing with another person, or I don't, for most of you, I don't, yeah, for most of you, I think it might be something like that, but it doesn't have to be a romantic third party. It could be, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like this person feels that their stability has been undermined, or their bank account potentially, or their job, or there's some kind of, yeah, it's very injurious, this energy. But they do feel an element of responsibility in terms of manifesting this into being, because they didn't see this person very clearly, and they're having to change their perspective now. But I do think this other person is very good at, like, the fog, you know, poof, here is the fog, and disappearing from view kind of thing. Like, it's a mission. Yeah, so this person could lie by omission, or they are, yeah, it's just really low down energy. Abundance. This don't get me wrong, this person near your person, or if this is them, they're not very good at strategy. So that it's actually, this facade can't really be maintained for a particularly lengthy time. But the Knight of Wands is not really a stick around kind of energy. It's very transient. It's very like jump in, jump out, frying pan fire generally with this person, is what I'm getting. But your person is steadier, or they want to push through, or they're just persevering and they're hanging things up. Abundance, the Three of Cups up here, because I feel like they want to get to a different space. They don't want this person. They want either you as another option, or they just want an entirely different person. is the feeling. Yeah, they want to take the third way, the road less travelled is what I'm hearing. Yeah, the road less travelled, not this road. They don't care if it's boring, is the feeling, or if it takes time. Because it's taken time to get out of this quagmire, or to kind of, it's taking time. They are taking time to get out of this energy, because there's some healing that requires to be done here. They're manifesting the healing, and they are consistent with that. They're consistently, they know how to look after themselves, and it might be that this person does need to focus on just keeping it simple, and meeting their needs, and but I do think the thinking or the overthinking is really torturous, especially if this is your person. I think the overthinking, yeah, it's difficult to explain, especially if it's the Knight of Wands character. I feel like doesn't want to think about this, and they keep it very much in the physical, is what I'm getting. But your person feels like it's more of a perseverance. Yeah, this is like a really long one, so sorry about that. I'm just going to finish with this. The Four of Swords at the bottom. Yeah, there's a truce, there's a time out.
being called in this situation, and I feel that it's for the purposes of replenishment. But this character is very persistent and wants to come at your person. We've got the Princess of Wands and the Lovers underneath. I feel like this is someone who feels very entitled to your person, and they want to be chosen. Because they want to win. They have to be the primary or the top option, or they don't like competition, this person, at all, even if they are the ones that kick off or cause strife or burn the bridges or debauch their own energy or manifest pain or like any of those things. They just have to be the winner. This person, this person, it just would keep coming. That's what I'm getting. Keep coming until there's an absolute fortress and they can't be allowed access. But it's because they're so insecure is what I'm getting. They're super insecure, this Knight of Wands. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Sorry, it was a long one, but that's what happens with the Thoth, strangely. Anyway, I really hope it resonated, and if it did, let me know, and take care, my darlings. Love you. Bye.